jobs. At some point, we have to all get one unless you want to be unemployed for the rest of your life. Jobs are a very important part of surviving on this planet. But I had my very first job when I was 16 years old. It wasn't really the best job ever, but it taught me a great work ethic. I met some cool people there, and it was an alright job, you know? Like, I thought it was ass at the time, and now after reading up on some of these terrible ass jobs, you know what? I'm glad I had this register job. I will gladly be a cashier at a grocery store over being a rat catcher. Alright, and don't call me a pussy in the comment section, because you wouldn't catch rats for a job either. And some of these creatures have diseases too, or whatever catcher you are. Especially back in the day, it was a terrible job to have. Like, obviously technology was literally non-existent, but yeah, I don't think I would want to exterminate / catch animals. Like, I just feel like I'm such a big bitch, I would get fucked up by the animal. Anyway, janitors also probably have it very rough. I mean, for one, you gotta deal with people shitting on the floor. And yes, I had to clean shit off the floor. Which, I don't know, that's a story for right now, actually. You know what? I was not even a janitor. I literally just bust tables, and I had that before the register job. Apparently, some old lady had too many tacos that night, and I had to clean shit off the floor. If you really think about it, janitors have cleaned the craziest messes of all time. Like, they have cleaned probably every bodily substance on this earth, and they've probably cleaned up gooner stains in the bathrooms too, like, not even kidding. And the pay for a janitor is super low too. Yo, like, I would have to wear a goddamn gas mask if I went into those bathrooms, because the Taco Bell pukes and the nukes are crazy. Next, we have truck drivers, which honestly, the title doesn't sound too bad, but you gotta haul ass everywhere, and you're basically on the clock until you get your delivery done, which honestly, like, I would literally just feel like I'm living in a fever dream. If I was like on like barely any sleep, I had to sleep in a goddamn truck. Like, my entire life would just feel like a daze, bro, because I wouldn't even be well energized. And plus, I already hate driving too, so I don't know. Telemarketer. Alright, bro. No one wants to hear your goddamn calls. Why do people still have telemarketing in the big 25? Seriously. People don't even have home phones anymore. And you're gonna sit there and call me and sell me some shitty product. But being a telemarketer in the big 25 is crazy, because most of the time, literally 90% of the time, you'll probably won't even get an answer. And then people will probably just yell at you saying you're some sort of scam artist, and you don't know who you're gonna get on the other line, bro. You could get like some weirdo on the other line, and no one is buying whatever you're selling. At this point, just market on social media, get with the time. But while we're on the topic, we gotta add receptionists in there too. I could not do this. Like, with telemarketing, you just tell a script about some product. But for a receptionist, you have to deal with people all day and their problems. Absolutely not. For one, I already have trouble understanding people, and two, people will just crash out at me. So yeah, I'm not really the best with fixing problems and answering phone calls all day. That shit sounds ass. Next, we have a mascot. Think about this. You're at a hot-ass theme park. It is 100 degrees out. You're at Disney in Florida. You work there. You think it's this magical place, or you put on your Mickey Mouse costume, and you are sweating your ass off. And all these children are like getting so excited that they're meeting Mickey Mouse. Meanwhile, you're in that goddamn costume, suffering, literally about to pass out in any second, but you gotta act like it's all good and do your little Mickey Mouse gestures or whatever. And especially if you're like one of those mascots that advertises like, I don't know, some brand, and you have to hold the sign and flip it, do the little flips like, woo, guys, go here, yeah, woo. I would just be the goofiest looking guy of the day, alright? Goof of the year, I would get that award. Okay, I hope that job offer is gone though, seriously. I hope no one has to do that anymore. Next, we have fast food workers. Now, just in general, working in retail is ass. Just any sort of customer service or dealing with customers can get shitty very quickly, especially if you're dealing with a Karen. But I just think fast food takes the cake with the customer service department. I don't know. And it's just because you have to do everything in 2x speed, and people are twice as angry because they're hangry and they want their food. And you have to say some shitty slogan if you're at Chick-fil-A. You gotta say like, my pleasure, and it's a good day to be at Chick-fil-A or whatever. I don't know. But it's either at Walmart or like fast food places where the biggest crash outs happen. So you just gotta be prepared. Or you could get like the biggest Division 1 tweakers that just enter the store and just start tweaking. Now we have a roadkill collector. I didn't even know this was a job until like 20 seconds ago. I didn't think someone actually went to pick this shit up. I thought the animals that died just rode away. I don't know. I might just be stupid. But yeah, someone really goes out there late in the night and picks up all these dead animal remains. That sounds awful. Yeah, that just sounds very morbid. porta potty cleaner. Okay, this one needed its own little segment because it's just 10 times worse than a janitor. For one, porta potties are way more disgusting than a public bathroom. 2, it smells worse, and 3, people can flip it over and you can get water everywhere, all over you, and people can just prank you like that. You are very vulnerable when you're in that porta potty. It smells like shit, so you're like trying to get out of there as soon as possible. So you're like anxiously fidgeting around in there. So you're trying to hurry up and get out of there. Because I don't know, whenever I go into a porta john, bro, like I just have the fear that someone's just gonna pull up and flip it over. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty irrational fear of mine. So yeah, I would never go and clean porta potties as work. Next, we have teachers. Now, there are some teachers that do it for the love of the game. And I guess they really don't care about the shenanigans that goes down. But seriously, I've seen so many teacher mental breakdowns on the internet. Like recently, I saw this video of a guy sounding like Benson crashing out about Hawk Tuah. Someone left a note that said Hawk Tuah on his desk. Yeah, now I see why Walter White cooked. Okay, YouTube, that was a joke. Calm down. Next, we have a Discord moderator. Okay, this entry's a little less serious. Okay, but seriously, think about this for a second. Imagine you have to sit there and moderate Discord servers all day. Sorry if Division 1 Discord mods are watching this video right now. I'm just not seeing the vision. So for one, how do Discord mods even get paid? They probably don't even get paid. Unless the server's really balling and they're giving out cheese. They got their Discord mods on payroll. I don't know. No idea if it's just volunteer work, if you actually get paid from doing it. And for 2, I would form into the fattest fuck imaginable. If I were to just sit there all day, be terminally online, not go outside, and just moderate and remove all memes from general. It just sounds like a terrible job, and in every instance, like every situation, you have to deal with someone being an idiot or harassing other server members and sending weird shit, so no, absolutely not. Next, we have sewage workers. Oh my god, no, just the must. The must. That's all I gotta say. How do you not puke from the smell of sewage? Cleaning the sewers for a living just sounds terrible, bro. Like, I'm not just trying to do that. Especially in countries that are not the cleanest either. Apparently, if I were to clean sewers for a living in the US, I would get $43K a year. Yeah, I would want more for that, honestly. And are we talking about pre-tax or post-tax? But still, I would want more for that. Especially if there's odds of me dying. Like, if I'm putting my life on the line, I at least need 6 figures, bro. What the f— And I'm literally giving my nostrils a death sentence. Next, we have a diaper service worker, a diaper changer. Yeah, do I really have to explain anything? It's pretty self-explanatory. You have to deal with babies crying and shit for 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day. 50 hours a week sounds pretty bad. I'm not trying to sit there and change diapers Monday through Friday. 50 hours a week. And then you probably also have to, it's probably like a nanny job, something like that. Some AI prompt on Google, I'm reading that a shift is like 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. What the fuck? So I guess if you sit there at night, you're sitting there, and you just hear the baby crying, you gotta lock in and change their diaper. Yeah, I don't know. So it's basically a nanny job. Or am I wrong? Is diaper services completely different? Because Google is calling it diaper services. Crime scene cleaners. Okay, do I even have to say anything? You gotta deal with dead bodies, blood, urine, all this other shit. Okay, I don't know why the hell I said urine, but you don't even do the, like the putting the pieces together and, like, labeling things in the crime scene or whatever. No, you're no forensic scientist, bro. You're the cleaner. You're the crime scene cleaner. I don't know why half the jobs on here are about cleaning, but cleaning's just not fun. That one musty Roblox TikToker, yeah, his room, he's got competition because the Ducks room's even— okay, no, it's not that bad. Next, we have the slaughterhouse. Now, you know what? I really amend these people, because how are we gonna get the chicken, the steak, whatever else? But yeah, they literally just kill animals for a living. That sounds pretty dark. You know, like, we all just see the after effects of the slaughterhouse. But yeah, they're real troopers for getting me the chicken tenders and whatever else, and burgers. But yeah, too bad, vegan teacher, survival of the fittest. But yeah, if she's watching this, she's definitely mauling over there. But now, the worst job of all time, a job nobody wants to have, ever. Only a select few people do it. But it's just the biggest Adam 22 chair job of all time. But we got hub/OF cameraman. What the hell? How do you do this? How do you sit there and do this with a straight face? Like, holy sneeko. Like, that hotel chair in the corner is there for a reason. And I guess it's for the hub cameramen that sit there on their camera trying gotta get
the right angle, every single angle.
for the videos without getting any action. Seriously. I would just feel like an absolute loser if I had to sit there and record that all day. But you thought I was gonna say the worst was like a retail job or something. But I have a guide on that right here on the end screen that you could watch right now and save your life. Save your ass from getting fired. Watch the video right now.